welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. It's another week, and that means we've got some brand new vehicles. Like this, the Toyota AT37. Yes, we finally got some Arctic trucks back. Also, if you're from the Netherlands, we've also got the Donkervoort. Those two cars you can unlock this week in the autumn season. After that, let's take a look at the Forzathon shop for the week. Hello! Ford Supervan. Oh. The Koenigsegg CC GT is also pretty cool, but I like a van with a Formula 1 engine in it. What can I say? And last but not least, in the car pass, we have this. The Jaguar XJ220S TWR. If you think the Jaguar XJ220 is fast, this takes it to a completely another level. Bone stock, we nearly have 700 horsepower. You've got to remember, this is from 1993, so 700 horsepower in 1993 is basically a death trap on wheels. It weighs 2,300 pounds, which is also absolutely insane. I don't think it gets much better looking than this. Like, a beautiful blue. No way, it's even got a blue fire extinguisher. We'll come back in a second, check out the FH5 customization with the crazy Jag. But before we do, let's try this thing bone stock. Actually, what's it sound like? I like it. I like it. It sounds mean. As per always, this wouldn't be an AR12 video without any fun facts about the TWR Jaguar XJ220. Right out of the gates, this is one of the rarest cars Jaguar ever made. There are only 6 of these things in the world. The Jaguar XJ220S was built because Jag wanted to race a Jaguar XJ220C around Le Mans, and to do that, you need to build road legal versions, so they made 6 of these things. You might be wondering, what's TWR? Why is it plastered with all of these TWR stickers? Let's say you head over to Porsche, you buy a 911 GT3, and then you've also got the option of a 911 GT3 RS. The GT3 RS, sort of kind of the same, except it's a little bit lighter, a little bit more powerful and stuff like that. Lamborghini does it, Ferrari does it, everybody does it. And usually the lightweight versions of the car usually save around 100, maybe 200 pounds. TWR was a racing team that built these to basically do exactly that, go racing. I'm not even joking when I say this. They removed 900 pounds from the regular XJ220. Every single body panel on this thing, except for the doors, is custom made by TWR for sheer lightness. That wasn't good enough. So then TWR added on 150 horsepower to this thing. Long story short, this, for a very short period of time, was the world's fastest car. In terms of FH5, though, really sick car. Considering we're driving it around in the rain, that has so much grip considering it's 700 horsepower and rear wheel drive. I've also got to assume that it's on not so great tires from the 1990s. With the right upgrades, this might be crazy fast. Bone stock, we're already in the middle of S1 class. So when we do some customization, what do we want to start with? Maybe a top of S1 car build. And you know what else I'm thinking? Because this thing is so lightweight, we've got to give this a go on the drag strip as well. We'll come back to that. Let's start with an S1 class race build for the Jag. We've got some engine swaps available. We can swap in a big old racing V12. Okay. That brings us down to 2,200 pounds. This car is about to break the game. This is going to be a pay-to-win car. I'm calling it now. You can make it all-wheel drive, but I don't think we need to. We can then twin-turbo it, bring it up to nearly 900 horsepower. For the first time in a long time, we're actually taking performance seriously. I know if you wanted to keep it authentic, you'd leave the stock engine in, but this upgraded engine is going to be way, way fast. After that, we can also mess around with the aero so we can add on a front splitter, which I kind of like the idea of. Do we want to upgrade our PI by that much? No way! The stock rear wing is actually adjustable. And if you want extra downforce, it just adds like a funny rear lip. That is awesome. This is about to be a cornering monster with that. I think this is genuinely about to break S1 class. Yeah, look, it's not even on good tires. So we can get street tires, sport tires, that's already S2, semi-slick, full slick tires. Oh my god. We can go for rally tires, which we might actually go for in terms of like try-harding this. Rally tires are what a lot of the try-hard guys run in FH5, so we'll give those a go. We can make our front tires even thicker. Jeez, this is totally going to be an X-Class car. We can also make our rear tires a little bit thicker. 355s. Jeez. I mean, we could come in here and mess around with our rims. You can actually save a little bit of weight swapping the rims, but I don't think we're gonna go for that. What we will go for is some front track width by adding on some fantastic engine spacers. Let's go. We're also gonna need to figure out how to downgrade this back into S1. Speaking of downgrading, tossing on the sport transmission. Why is the stock transmission S2 the sport transmission, like the upgraded version, S1 class, and then the race transmission back up to S2? I mean, I guess we'll toss that on, sure. As per usual, we can come in here, upgrade the brakes if we wanted to, which wouldn't actually be a bad idea, but it ruins our PI again, makes us go up to S2 class, but those brakes are crazy good. Are you kidding me? Am I really gonna have to go and drift a Jaguar race car? Really? This has actually got to be one of the most OP cars in S1 class. It has 900 horsepower. It weighs 2,200 pounds. How is this fair? Last but not least, before we do hit the open road, painting. No way, they actually offer all of these colors, really? When I was doing my research for this car, one of the colors I saw this car in was a matte gray, and it looked so goddamn cool. It's been a very long time since we made a matte colored vehicle, so let's go for that. Jaguar XJ220S. How broken is this vehicle about to be? So we've got those rally tires, so a little bit of slip off the line, but we do have 900 horsepower. So once we're up to speed, it should be pretty unstoppable. Since I've got the rally tires, it runs through the dirt really nicely. I mean, we're already up to second place. We're about to send it on this guy right here. Brake, 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 and in. Power it through. And see you later, sunshine. Oh, see you later, sunshine. This is way too fast. This is about to demolish S1 class leaderboard. I'm gonna need to ban this from Elgato races. I know everybody made fun of me when I swapped in this big V12 engine. I think we can all agree, though, it was definitely worth it. There's nothing even else to say about it. It's just, it's ridiculously quick to drive. Not only is it super fast, it's also super easy to drive. I think we need to try this thing on the drag strip. I think this thing is just gonna be unfair quick with the upgraded engine. With all-wheel drive, we're up to this is gonna be an X-Class drag car. I'm actually gonna ditch the front arrow and the rear arrow for this thing. We don't need it for drag racing. What we do need, though, is some big, fat drag racing tires. So let's toss those on. Those actually make us go down into S1 class. Since we're here, we'll thicken up those tires in the front. 305. And you know what? We'll even go a little bit try hard and upgrade our rims, make those a little bit lighter. This thing is about to be scary quick. Upgrade the brakes, although brakes you don't really need for drag racing. They do actually make you a little bit lighter in FH5, so it's always worth tossing them on. And then other than that, upgrade the horsepower all the way to the max. Twitch chat, make your predictions now. I'm thinking 14.5 second, 0.6 of a mile. Yo, it's so fast. The way it gets off the line is just like, boom, gone. I can definitely clean up my launch off the line. I think that was sub 14 seconds, though. Let's see. Oh, come on. Nice and smooth off the line. Very good. Up to 2. Make it 3. Very, very nice. Up to 4. This might be a little bit quicker now that we've got some maybe better tuning. Crossing the line at 231 miles an hour. 13.94. Not terrible. Not great. How about now we see how ridiculous we can make this Jag? We're already rocking that all-wheel drive, and let's rock twin turbos for this. We're also gonna want some front aero if we're gonna be fully maxed out, and rear aero, full slick race tires. Those are crazy. It's gonna be close. This is gonna be so close to X-Class. Upgrade the twin turbos? Is it? Bruh, what? How is that not X-Class? There's genuinely no other upgrades I can do. I've already got the thickest tires I can get. I've got lightweight rims. Somebody in Twitch chat says remove the rear wing. I know removing the rear wing will actually make our PI go up, but the rear wing is definitely going to be necessary to get better braking and better handling. Like, take a look at the stats and you'll see, although it's worse, it's better. Again, for this race, the ground is actually a little bit wet. You can see, like, the reflections above. Let's see if this thing really is as good as we think it is, even when it's fully maxed out. So, oh my God. The answer is yes. Yes, it is. This Jag is just crazy. Like, why would you drive anything else? No joke. I know it might not say X-Class, but this is X-Class. It should be. This drives like an X-Class vehicle. This is so insane. That's 200 miles an hour in 6th gear, flat through a corner, over the jump, doesn't even get air because of our massive rear wing, then slam on the brakes. Try to straight line it through big old Jag. Why would you even bother upgrading your brakes? You don't need them. You really don't. Okay, you sometimes need them. Oh, occasionally you do need the brake pedal. I think we need to do another race. This is way more fair now. Proper tires on proper dry ground. I don't think we're really going to press the brakes in this race. You can already see the AIs pressing the brakes. Here we go. We're going to send it round the outside. Round the outside. Nope. No. Okay. I mean, we'll send it up here. We're in the canyons. Look at the twisties on the mini-map. There's no way we can take all this flat. Oh, my God. Bruh. Dead. 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 Guys? I'm paused. I'm clicking rewind. I'm not pressing anything. I think the Jag is so, I'm still not clicking it. The Jaguar is so fast, it just broke the game. It's so grippy. It rockets out of the corner. Through the corner. It's got grip for days from those tires and from the rear wing, and then it weighs nothing, so it just goes. Stomp on the brakes. In. Go. Bruh. Unfair vehicle, but I love it in every single way. Wait, did it say I was in 5th place right there? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the Jaguar is so fast, it genuinely broke my game. Back to the festival. One more build. Jag, we've gone through some pretty good things, and now it's time to ruin that. I'm a man of the people, and the people want to see it. I'm gonna try to drift. You know what? If we are gonna be drifting, let's go back to the stock engine just to make it a little bit more legit. Let's also go back to rear wheel drive. I'm actually gonna toss on drift tires for this thing. Usually in the past, I've been running a lot of like drag tires in this game. Max upgrade it to 900 horsepower and we'll be ready to slide. I don't usually mention fun facts at this part of the video, but this is actually a real car. Like, this is a real paint job from one of the Jag XJ220s. This actual car sold a couple of weeks ago for over $1 million. So, there you go. Why don't we come down here and try out this drift zone? My personal best is 350K. I don't really expect to beat that with a race car Jaguar that's rear wheel drive, but I would say if I can get over 300K, then I'd be pretty happy. Send it through. So I've tuned it to hopefully be able to drift around in 3rd gear. Yeah, this might actually work. Okay, let's go, Jag. Into the drift zone we go. And we are gonna need to send this thing. Like I said, it's got enormous rear tires. So those are gonna be slowing me down the entire time. So I've really got to keep the throttle up, keep those rear wheels spinning as much as possible. That's going to be the only way I'm going to be able to get 300,000 points. So keep them spinning, keep them spinning. There's 150,000, halfway there now, Jag. Like, the Jag actually slides fairly nicely. I mean, it's a really, really long vehicle as well, so it's super stable. I think if I was to go try hard with it, I would definitely toss in that other engine, make it all-wheel drive, toss on the drag racing tires, and then you're going to be sliding like a madman in this thing. Like this, though, it works. It definitely works. And there is 300,000 points. That's awesome. Nicely done, Jag. 343,000. Honestly, I don't really expect anybody to actually drift this thing around. I guarantee you in a week, this thing is going to be dominating the leaderboards. What a crazy, crazy vehicle.